Hello everybody, this is AK. I'm back. So today is a good day because I sank many enemy warships. In case you're wondering what I'm talking about, because if you're new especially, well, I'm talking about World of Warships, of course. I sank many enemy warships today, very happy. Right, so the weekend's coming, and if you have some spare time and you want to you're looking for a free-to-play video game, World of Warships, I'll leave a link to my referral code in the description box below, so you can join me in World of Warships. Anyway, this video is about Telegram, right? I have another video which I recorded earlier, and I'll push that back by half an hour or 1 hour, so you can come back and watch that later. Okay, this one is a bonus video. When a reader first asked me about Telegram, that was quite a while ago, I joked that what Telegram belongs to the colonial era. Even fax machine is more modern than Telegram. Of course, you don't even see a fax machine anymore these days, right? And because so many people kept asking me about Telegram, join a Telegram group or something, so I went and did a search and found that it was an app, right? The Telegram is actually an app, and once I found out it's like a chat group or chat groups, depending on how many groups you belong to, right away I said no. Right, I see people glued to their mobile phones, and they get pinged every few minutes, or every few seconds. For some, they just get ping, and then they're glued to their phones. It looks like a full-time job to me. No, thank you. I don't think that's a lot of fun at all. Not in my mind anyway. Right, and it's so popular. It's just mind-boggling, right? I mean, people get connected through an app with a phone, right? And today I found out why it's so popular. I read an article by Channel News Asia that's titled, "Why Do Criminals Use Telegram?" OMG. Apparently Telegram is a hotbed for crime. It has effective reach, it has privacy, it has anonymity, unlike other apps like WeChat. So Telegram apparently is above monitoring by the authorities. So the authorities cannot get to you. They don't know who the people are. And Telegram will never share information with the authorities. And when I read this one section in the article, I was, my eyes pop out. It was really mind-boggling. Telegram offers self-destructing messages and remote wipeout to clear all data on the chat. It's like those movies you watch, like Harry Potter or something, after you read maybe a note or something, the note just bursts in flames and it self-destructs. So no one would know they ever existed, right? So Telegram can do that. I mean, it's amazing. Yeah, so the article says this means that even if law enforcement gets hold of a user's device, messages would not be retrievable. Wow. I can see why criminals like Telegram, right? But, on a serious note, right? I mean, that's serious enough, but even more serious note is that technology has been developing so rapidly, So, technology has been developing so rapidly that I cannot keep up, and from time to time, I'll say that AK is an IT dinosaur. When it comes to IT, I'm really clueless, and I'm serious when I say this. And there are more and more ways for technology to be used to scam people, right? And of course, now we're all talking about malware in apps that we download into our phones, and how that can give criminals control of our mobile devices remotely and just suck all our money from our bank accounts, right? And so when OCBC came up with measures to block the use of its banking app if it detects unauthorized apps in your phone, there was a huge uproar, and it was all over news about how OCBC was invading the privacy of its customers, etc., etc. And I said, no, I think it's a good thing. I don't ever download apps from dubious sources. I'm not interested in cheap or fried chicken or free bubble tea kind of thing. If you know what I'm talking about, Channel News Asia recently had a program on malware, and they did experiments and how people would readily download apps and scan QR codes just to get a cup of free bubble tea, and they didn't know what that app could do to their phone, right? So 不要贪小便宜啦, don't go for this kind of small little gains, and in the end you might lose something. So if it is too good to be true, it probably is, and there's never such a thing as a free lunch. But of course, when that OCBC news came out, right, and they were having some public backlash, all the other banks kept quiet and just stayed sidelined. But of course, later on, really something like this happened, and the customer who it happened to had an OCBC bank account and a DBS bank account. His OCBC bank account was saved, but his DBS bank account was compromised, and all his savings in DBS was gone, while his OCBC savings were intact. And so of course, we know it recently DBS and UOB say they are doing the same thing that OCBC has done. They're going to block people from using their banking apps if they detect unauthorized apps or apps which could be malware that's found on our mobile devices. It's a step in the right direction, because very often we think we're very smart, we're very invincible. Until something bad happens to us, when we read the news and bad things happen to other people, we will say, oh, it will never happen to me. Yeah, until it happens to us. So like I say, we don't know what we don't know. It's better to be safe than sorry. Go ahead and protect your customers, right? And but best not to download any apps from some strange sources, or just don't download apps that we don't need we don't need, right? And don't click on any links found in emails and SMS. Yeah, I still use SMS. I don't use WhatsApp, and partly because I boycott Mark Zuckerberg on Facebook. Yeah, but just to be safe, keep things simple, keep your life simple, and if AK can do it, so can you. Bye bye.